Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmu. Yesterday we saw solitude, how solitude helps. What is solitude? When we contemplate on solitude, we see there is separation from the awarenesses carrying other people that distract my mind. The presence of people, knowingly or unknowingly, makes me limited. We saw earlier. Next, how somebody is there, I don't loudly talk, I don't loudly sing, because we don't understand that he's already limiting. A neighbor staying away, not even belonging to our house, is staying next house, is limiting me. We cannot imagine. But when we are asked to sing loudly, first thought comes is next door people are there. So that much of limitation is there. I want to remove all the limitations and be free. Nobody to look at me, nobody to identify me, nobody to recognize except the divine. And I with the divine alone is solitude. Later on we find there is solitude within ourselves. In early stages, we need to enter into solitude, not continuously, but now and then, for short periods, to identify myself, to know myself, to understand myself. I need to, where am I? What am I doing? Where am I erring? All this. I am going to stand before a mirror. Throughout my life from birth, I have been seeing others, observing others, noting others, their good and bad, everything. But there was no occasion I faced myself. I have to face myself one day and see how do I look like, how the people look at me. So how people look at me, I manage. Whatever I do in presence of others is knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or unconsciously, I am trying to present my best. While talking, while sitting, while moving about, I am presenting myself. I am not free. As I will be there in my forest area. Even house people, I know, I think, what should I talk, what should I not talk. Everything is a artificial presentation of myself, not I myself what I am. So I become what I am and see myself when I am in total solitude. And this solitude cannot be prolonged, long in the early stages, because we are not yet ready for solitude. When at gross level, I am not affected by anything. All my gross defects are gone. Nothing tempts me, nothing makes me reject, nothing makes me comment, nothing makes me label something, nothing makes me judge others. I am calm and rest at myself. And somebody scolds me, somebody slights me, somebody praises me, I am neutral to all that. I do my duties, what I have to do, but I am totally neutral to everything. Similarly, nothing can create fear in me, anxiety in me, excitement in me. I am always at peace, I am always at calmness, inner stability. Then, gross level, all defects have gone. I am ready to enter into total solitude for continued long time. Otherwise, suppose all defects at gross level are still there in me, and I enter into solitude, then I don't find anything tempting me, because I am alone in solitude. I think after some time, after a few months or years, I have become totally a different person. I have conquered my senses, I have conquered my mind. Everything will be thinking. When we come back into society, I am the same old person. Absence of the society was making me egoless. Senses were not allowed to move about. There was no reaction to external. There was nothing to react, nobody to react. So this, we will be having a wrong understanding of ourselves, and will be lying there itself without any progress, dying in the ekanta, solitude. But when after your gross level cleaning is over, you are not getting affected by the external situations, people around, and bodily conditions. If you are not getting affected at gross level, when you go to ekanta, all subtle desires, subtle level of impurities start coming out and start possessing you. Then you will slowly, again, the same process which you adopted at gross level, you are going to adopt. Prayer, japa, puja, this, that, intense prayer, singing the names and glories of God. Whatever spiritual practices we can do, think of the Atman, try to bring the purity of the Atman to the gross physical level. All this we start doing in solitude and get rid of at subtle level. Subtle level, if nothing, in solitude, if nothing, no from inside, nothing presents to your mind that disturbs your mind, you are able to remain calm and collected in solitude without getting affected by any way, then you are ready for the practice, higher practice, the highest and the last practice of samadhi sthiti. Then your natural tendency is to enter into meditation. The moment you sit, when the subtles are gone, in ekanta, in solitude, then in solitude itself you start getting absorbed. Absorption. So much absorption and feeling the presence of God that it is easy for you to touch the divine in and through your own existence. As if your existence is landed in the universal existence, as if you are sitting in the lap of Divine Mother. That much clarity, that much purity, that much of realization you get when the ekant. Then all the defects in seed form remain. Bija Rupa, that is at causal level, that is tackled only through repeated samadhis, again and again, trying to go to the depth of our own being and trying to visualize the divine in whatever form we adore. So by that, you slowly, Dagda Bija, Vasanas become Dagda Bija. Then the total realization comes of the Absolute. So at gross level, at subtle level, at causal level, you have to tackle all the vasanas that are driving you to the world. So this solitude, entering into solitude, now as Sri Ramakrishna says, with all gross defects, is just to see myself in a mirror. What am I? Where am I? What is God? Where is God? To know, to just get a glimpse of my own divinity and my lower self and higher self. Lower self rushing towards the world, higher self just watching helplessly. This scene, yesterday we saw how that one student, Tapasyanandaji Maharaj, how piteously he started weeping. For the first time, he is weeping at the feet of God. A kind of repentance of having not attained anything in life after so much of studies, after so much of things, empty and wasted, as if whole life till then is wasted. So this we see in solitude. This is about the solitude. Later on, as you progress, as the spiritual unfoldment begins, you will see wherever you are in solitude, because you have recognized the inner solitude. There is no need of entering into solitude somewhere, going somewhere. Jana Vijana. Jana will become Vijana. Without Jana, the total solitude you will get within yourself. So Sri Ramakrishna says here, from time to time, go into solitude to meditate on God. Furthermore, he should practice discrimination and pray to God, give me faith and devotion. Practice discrimination. Holy Mother also, somebody asks, I am doing japa, is it sufficient to realize God? Mother says, no, my child. You have to discriminate as well as repeat. Japo korbe, vicharo korbe. You will do vichara also. Apart from doing japa, japa will take you ahead. It is like rowing a boat. It is taking you ahead. But if you are anchored, if your boat is tied, any amount of rowing will not take you further, because it is tied. The removal of the tying, lifting the anchor is done by the vichara, viveka, vairagya. So here Sri Ramakrishna says discriminate here. Practice discrimination, viveka, nitya, nitya. Oh, all these are passing events of life. I need not care or worry about all this. I have to go ahead. There is no time in my life. So all this, after all, what will I get? Why have Sri Ramakrishna used to discriminate? Once he had desire to eat sandesh, he asked to get sandesh and put in the mouth, moved it from one place to another place on the tongue. And why my mind is hankering after this sweet? Then he spat it out. Took gold and clay in his hand, matataka, matitaka, taka mati. Then threw both. This is discrimination. What will this bring me? He used to very often ask. The question is, will I realize God through this? Will I realize God through this? If it is not, Sri Ramakrishna is once asked Naren, you see, I have done lot of tapas and spiritual practices. I have got so many powers. I want to give you these powers. Naren asks, what will that powers bring? Will it bring me realization? He says, no, but you can do great good to this world with those powers. He says, I will look after those things later on. First, I want realization. I don't want these powers. So, this is discrimination. Will it bring me realization? Will it bring me realization? Is one thing. And is it eternal? I want joy. I want peace. I too want enjoyments. But these enjoyments, passing events, I don't want. I want eternal peace, eternal joy, eternal freedom. So this eternity, nitya and anitya, nitya nitya vastu viveka. This nitya nitya vastu viveka is called the discrimination. Another aspect is anything you get, try to tempt you or want to present itself just to you. Ask the question, will it bring me realization? Will it bring me realization? If not, it has no value in my life. A morsel of food and a shelter, God will provide. What will I do with wealth? What will I do with so many things? So, all let it go away. I want realization. I want realization. So, this is discrimination. Not that we are going to shrink away from the duties and responsibilities of life. We are going to attend to every bit of our duties and responsibilities, having taken up a human body. To attend to all the duties of life, I will do. But I am not dependent on anything except God. And I do it as an offering. You have kept me here. I am supposed to do these duties. I will do and offer to you. From this, I don't need anything. I am discharging my duties. Duties will never become karma. It will not bear karma phala. If you don't do your duties, it becomes karma. It becomes aparadha. You have to. But if you do the duties, it will not become karma. It will not give good or bad fruits. That is your duty. So you are not bound by it. Suppose a justice gives death sentence to somebody, he is not bound by his duty he is doing. A policeman is ordered to kill someone, use his gun. So he is not bound by karma. He has killed someone under the orders, under the necessities, under the law. So he will not be bound by karma. So duties will never become karma. And if you don't do, it becomes a pratyavaya, a thing that is going to bind you, a thing that is going to give you the fruit of karma, of though you have not done anything, for having not done, you will get the fruit of it. When you don't do duty, it becomes an aparadha. When you do a duty, no karma gets accrued. So here, discrimination means I am not going to withdraw from the world. I am destroying my ego, I am destroying my desires, I am destroying my attachments to things in the world. What is going to hold me? That hold I am going to release. My dedication I am not going to stop. I dedicate my love, universal love for all beings, my services, all this will continue. Only what I was doing for myself, I and myself and for me, these are removed. I, the ego, for myself, selfishness, and for me. I, mine, and me, for me. I, mine. This is mine. Attachments are destroyed through discrimination. Selfishness is removed, and ego is removed. For removing this, we use the discrimination. Not to run away from the duties and responsibilities. And then pray to God, give me faith and devotion. Give me faith and devotion. Faith, earlier also we have seen regarding faith long back in Gospel itself. The portion which we have covered earlier, in that faith we have taken in detail, faith and devotion. So, faith, Sri Ramakrishna says, if you have attained faith, you attained everything. Faith in God. Give me faith in you means I will need one avalambana. Everywhere I have doubt. I have no faith in myself. I don't have faith in anybody. But not that I am totally without faith. Here and there, I keep little faiths to the extent they can contribute to me. The situations, the job, I have faith in money, I possess money, wealth, people, my people. I keep faith, but not total faith that I am going to leave all supports of my life with that one faith. Because this faith in God, why do we not need faith is all that till now, from birth and from lives after lives I have been holding on, is of this world. My name, fame, power, my physical strength, my intellect, anything happens, intellect, then police, the people, all this I am holding on to throughout. All are treacherous. One day my buddhi will go away, fail. One day my memory will go away. One day my bodily strength will go away. What all I am going to hold on to will leave me one day. And to reach God, to transcend nature, I cannot hold on to anything. I have to leave all the holds. When you leave all the holds of this world, what will you hold on to and leave? For leaving all other things, you need faith in one thing which is eternal, which is unfailing. In all other faiths or any holds that you are holding will fail one day. There is an end, but for God there is no end. Your relationship with God is eternal, and this is unfailing promise, as if God is unfailing support of our life, our existence, and our realization, freedom from this. So there, when you got faith, you have got everything, because it is eternal. All other faiths that you had, faith in children, faith in wealth, all these treacherous supports of life will drop away when you hold on to God. And you will be a support for all those things. In Durga Saptashti, she says, in Durga Saptashti it comes in Stuti. One who takes refuge in you will give ashraya. One who finds ashraya in you will be ashraya for others everywhere. Tomashritanam ashrayam prayanti. They will be ashraya. One who is holding on to God alone can really serve others. Alone can give. Because even if a single desire is there, you can't serve, you can't love. Love and service is not possible if you have a single desire. In and through that desire, in and through service and love, you are going to satisfy that one desire that is prevailing in you. So you can't love and if single desire is there. When you hold on to God as the final support of your life, the ultimate, then you are totally free from all desires. You are able to serve, you are able to love, and you are able to give ashraya to others who are without ashraya. Tamashritam, ashrayam prayanti. Yes. So that this is possible only when you hold on to God. If you have attained faith, you have attained everything. Realization is in your hand. Hastamulaka. It will be Hastamulaka if you have attained faith in God. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpana Mastu.